For me, my journey with music is a kind of a long one. When I was younger, I had a curiosity with my dad and his records because he was a DJ, but more house DJ kind of thing. And that led to me wanting to figure out certain things with the records that he had and so on. And well, we moved to Grenada, and it was there that I really honed in on the craft and, you know, met Simply Smooth and so on, and, you know, the rest is history.
To name a bunch of things that I specifically learned from scratch was basically everything. So, you know.
I like we put it, basically everything.
Everything, yeah. From just like song selection, for instance, how he would play music, to his voice. There was a point in time where I sounded like a carbon copy of scratch when I was learning how to announce on the radio, how to make ads, how to get people involved at parties, how to be better than him at FIFA.
No. That is, I mean, that is not true. That is falseness. I mean, that's an innuendo.
I can put a screenshot. We can put Chris. We can put a screenshot.
Nah, you can't put that screenshot either. No. He's very good at Photoshop.
Right. Yeah.
All right. You gotta understand. He's very good at Photoshop.
Scratch's nickname from last night is 7-Up.
I was not playing.
All right.
That. Listen. Cut. Edit.
Okay. My relationship with Scratch is kind of weird, and it's something that somebody recently asked me about. Whereas, Scratch is like a father figure, mentor, and best friend. You know. So, and how do you like merge those three things? I don't know, especially because well, not saying that he's old or anything.
I know about the father part. I know about the best friend and the other part. I know about the daddy part.
Not saying that he's old or anything, but he's definitely older than I am. So like, people might not understand. Well, how did this relationship start? You know, but I feel like it was definitely something that was kind of organic. We were united through music, and he would have told you the story of me sending in my demo and coming here to intern at Slam. And I just feel like we just had common interests and had a similar way of doing things. I always looked up to Scratch, as a DJ at Slam, and how he did things, how technical he was, and how he was able to fuse that with still being hype or rocking the crowd or party rocking, as other people would say. And that is what really fueled a lot of my interest and allowed me to really study what he was doing.
So basically, when he went to Chile, well, I knew he was going in before. He would send me, you know, demos and pieces of his set that he planned to do for the night. So when he went to Chile, they were put into groups, right? So I think they had to do like 2 sets. And you had a first round. And if it is you made it past the first round, then you had your second set to do the next round. Now when he went in and he saw, I think it was 3 or 4 DJs that was in his group, he realized that there was one DJ he had concern about. So he called me and he told me, he said, Scratch, I have 2 sets. One of them is stronger than the other. The stronger one is what I was going to save for last, but just to give myself a better chance to make it to the next round, I'm going to do the stronger set first. And if I make it to the next round, which I believe would have been the finals, I will see what I could figure out. I say, okay, cool. So he did it. Bam, he managed to make it through to the finals. Now, here comes the finals, and I think he had like 2 or 3 days to prepare that final set. So he recorded it, sent me it, I listened to it. Now this is the night before the final. I told him, I said, my suggestion if I were you, change the last 2-3 minutes of the set. He's like, oh gosh. I was like, yeah, I know, but I mean, it's just, I mean, you could do it if you want, but I would, if I were you, I would change it because it, for me, it would give yourself a better chance. So bam, he goes, he figures it out, he makes the change. Now, when I was watching the finals, it just so happened, the moment when that part of the mix came, when he made the change, I watched the judges' reaction. And they, I mean, as a judge, you're not supposed to show emotion, but Jeff and Bastard and those guys, they couldn't help it. They were like, you know, it's like, wow. And then he won the competition. I mean, he called me and he said, thank you, and so on, because, I mean, if there's one thing with him, he's very grateful. He never forgets where he comes from, and he's extremely humble, you know, but that was interesting. I don't know what would have happened if he didn't make the change, but for me, it was a significant change to make in the set. Significant, you know, but I'm glad, you know, he won and so on.
All right, it's yours truly, Scratch Master, and I tell you something, people. Right now, you're watching The Plug at Vayne's Top 10 only on IGTV. All right?